In the spring of 1453, the Byzantine Empire was on its last breath. Wars, internal chaos, and despair. The city was tired. Meanwhile, the Ottomans were rising in power, and destiny was about to unfold in Constantinople. A young ruler came to power, only 21 years old. His name, Mehmed. His dream, to conquer Constantinople, to close one age and begin another. Emperor Constantine gathered his remaining strength. Walls were repaired, troops were stationed, eyes turned westward. Help might come, but time was slipping away. The Ottomans were preparing their firepower, led by Hungarian engineer Urban. Massive cannons were cast. They called them Şahi, powerful enough to shatter even the strongest walls. In early April, the Ottoman army reached the gates of Constantinople. Tens of thousands of soldiers, cannons, horses, siege weapons. The Great Siege had begun. April 6, 1453. The cannons roared. The walls trembled. Constantinople faced the greatest siege in its history. To stop a naval assault, the Byzantines stretched a giant chain across the Golden Horn. It blocked the Ottoman fleet, but it wouldn't be enough. Then came a moment for the history books. By Mehmed's command, Ottoman ships were hauled over land, across hills and slopes, on greased logs. The fleet entered the Golden Horn. Day by day, the bombardment crushed the walls. Breaches were opened. Each new assault weakened the defense. The Byzantines were struggling to hold on. The people gathered inside Hagia Sophia. Prayers filled the air, for mercy, for a miracle. But the end was near. Ottoman forces launched night raids, sudden strikes, constant pressure. Fatigue turned to fear. Giustiniani, the commander of the defense, was gravely wounded. Morale collapsed. The city stood alone. On the night of May 28th, Sultan Mehmed gave his final orders. The army stood ready. At dawn, history would be made. Morning of May 29th, drums thundered. Soldiers surged forward, wave after wave. The last line of defense finally fell. Ulubatlı Hasan climbed the walls and raised the Ottoman flag. That moment became the symbol of the conquest. Emperor Constantine, sword in hand, fell in battle. He died with his city. The Byzantine Empire was no more. The city was conquered, but it was not destroyed. Sultan Mehmed ordered protection and order. Constantinople now belonged to the Ottomans. Mehmed entered Hagia Sophia. He declared it a mosque, and the first call to prayer echoed through the dome. It marked a new era. Soon after, Istanbul was declared the new capital of the empire. A new age began, of science, trade, and culture. The conquest of Constantinople ended the Middle Ages and began a new chapter in history. The Ottomans became a world power, and the world was never the same again.
Subscribe for more forgotten battles.